Hi everyone, welcome to PK Storybox, the place where stories come alive. Every Friday, we bring you a brand new story full of imagination and emotion. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, your next favorite story is waiting. Let's go into the story. The Taste of Homecoming, created by Prabhakar and Raghupathy. The early morning sun rose gently over the misty hills of Ganeshpeta, painting the sky in shades of saffron and rose. The air smelled faintly of wet soil, mango leaves, and wood smoke, a scent that always reminded Mr. Easwaran Iyer of his childhood. Easwaran, a 40-year-old railway clerk from Mysuru, had taken a few days off to attend the annual village cooking festival at Ganeshpeta. He had heard stories about this festival, where locals cooked traditional dishes using age-old recipes passed down for generations. Though his daily life revolved around timetables, ledgers, and train schedules, food was his true passion. Every evening after work, Easwaran would experiment in his small kitchen, blending spices like an artist mixes colors. His colleagues often joked that he should have been a chef instead of a clerk. So when his cousin from Ganeshpeta invited him to the cooking festival, Easwaran didn't hesitate. He boarded the morning train to Channarayapatna with a small bag, a notebook, and a heart full of excitement. The train rattled through green fields, palm groves, and sleepy stations. As the wheels clanked rhythmically, Easwaran watched farmers working in the distance, their oxen trudging through golden fields. By noon, he reached the dusty little station nearest to Ganeshpeta. A bullock cart awaited him, driven by a young man named Ravi, who greeted him with a wide grin. The journey to the village was slow but beautiful, winding roads, coconut trees, and children running beside the cart. "You've come at the right time, sir," Ravi said. "This year's festival will be grand." Easwaran smiled, the anticipation growing within him. As they reached the village, he was welcomed by the rhythmic beat of drums and the aroma of sizzling spices. The entire village square was alive with color and sound. Women in bright saris stirred large brass pots over open fires. Men arranged banana leaves, clay pots, and firewood with practiced precision. Children darted around carrying water, laughing as they splashed each other. A banner hung above the square, Ganeshpeta Annual Food Festival, the Feast of Flavors. Easwaran's cousin, Venkatesh, waved at him from the crowd. "Welcome, Easwarana," he shouted. "We've kept a spot ready for you." Easwaran hugged him warmly, inhaling the village air deeply. He noticed the long line of stalls being set up, each dedicated to a particular traditional dish. There was finger millet balls, onion rava vadai, rice flatbread, field bean curry, and even a sweet stuffed flatbread. "Who judges the competition?" Easwaran asked curiously. The village head, a few elders, and a guest judge, Venkatesh replied with a wink. "Guess who that guest judge is this year?" he asked. "Don't tell me," Easwaran began. "Yes, you," Venkatesh laughed, patting his back. Easwaran blinked in surprise. Me? But I'm not a chef. You love food, that's enough, said his cousin cheerfully. Despite his protest, Easwaran found himself seated at a small wooden bench as the honorary judge. The aroma of spices surrounded him, making his stomach rumble. The first dish presented was rice flatbread with coconut chutney. The crispness, the smoky flavor from the clay stove, it was divine. He took careful notes in his little notebook. Next came finger millet balls with spicy mutton gravy. The texture reminded him of his grandmother's kitchen in Thanjavur. With every bite, he tasted not just food but history. The villagers watched eagerly as he scribbled down remarks. "Sir, please try our field bean curry," a young girl said shyly, offering a bowl. Easwaran tasted it, earthy, nutty, perfectly seasoned. "Wonderful," he exclaimed, smiling at her joy. As the afternoon sun reached its peak, the festival grounds shimmered with heat. A group of elderly women prepared sweet stuffed flatbread near the temple. Easwaran joined them, curious to learn the technique. One of them laughed. "City man, can you roll a perfect sweet stuffed flatbread?" "Let me try," he said, rolling up his sleeves. His first attempt was a disaster. The dough tore apart. The women laughed good-naturedly, showing him the right way. By the third attempt, his sweet stuffed flatbread came out perfectly golden. "Now you're one of us," they said with pride. As evening approached, the aroma of jaggery, ghee, and cardamom filled the air. The temple bells rang in the distance as the sun dipped behind the hills. The festival slowly transformed into a grand feast. Rows of banana leaves were laid out, and villagers sat together, men, women, and children alike. Easwaran sat among them, feeling a deep sense of belonging. He realized this wasn't just a food festival, it was a celebration of life, tradition, and community. He savored every bite, the spicy sambar, the fragrant rice, the sweetness of payasa. The laughter, the music, and the taste blended into something magical. Later, the winners were announced. Easwaran stood up, clearing his throat before the crowd. "Every dish today told a story," he said. "Not of recipes, but of love." The crowd clapped, touched by his words. He handed the first prize to the young girl who made the field bean curry. She blushed as the villagers cheered. The night sky above Ganeshpeta sparkled with stars. A gentle breeze carried the smell of jasmine and smoke from dying embers. Easwaran sat quietly by the temple steps, feeling peaceful. "You look happy," Venkatesh said, sitting beside him. "I am," Easwaran replied softly. "This place feeds the soul." "Then come again next year," Venkatesh said with a grin. I will, Easwaran promised, gazing at the moonlit hills. The next morning, he woke up early to catch the train back to Mysuru. Before leaving, he visited the temple and lit a small oil lamp. "Thank you," he whispered, not sure to whom, the gods, the village, or life itself. On the way to the station, he carried a small basket of homemade snacks gifted by the villagers. The train whistled and started moving, the countryside rolling past again. Easwaran opened his notebook and began to write. "Ganeshbeta, where food becomes memory," he wrote as the first line. He detailed the recipes, the people, and their laughter. Each page captured a flavor, a story, a feeling. By the time he reached Mysuru, his notebook was almost full. That night, he cooked rice flatbread at home, just as the villagers had taught him. The aroma filled his small kitchen, reminding him of the hills and the fires of Ganeshbeta. He smiled as he took the first bite, it tasted of friendship and warmth. The festival had changed something in him, a rekindled joy in simple things. The next day at the railway office, his colleagues noticed his cheerful mood. "You seem inspired, Iyer," one of them joked. "Maybe I'll open a food stall next to the station someday," Easwaran replied playfully. They all laughed, but Easwaran meant it, at least in spirit. In the evenings, he began writing a small blog called The Traveling Clerk. His first post was about Ganeshbeta and its people. Soon, readers from across Karnataka began following his stories. He never forgot the taste of that village, the warmth of its people, and the rhythm of its drums. And every year, he returned to Ganeshbeta, not as a judge but as family. For in the heart of that humble village, Mr. Easwaran Iyer had found the true recipe for happiness. Thank you all. We would be happy to receive your feedback. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.